Kim Soo-hyun, why did you force Sulli to undress? The question echoed like a bombshell, shocking, unthinkable, and impossible to ignore. Now, years after her tragic death, Sulli's family has finally broken their silence. Their testimony doesn't just raise eyebrows, it shakes the very core of what we thought we knew about the film reel. What really happened behind the scenes? Let's uncover the truth, only on Red Carpet Revealed. It began as a whisper at a funeral, a name uttered behind trembling hands. A question left unanswered. Now, that whisper has erupted into a roar, shaking the foundations of an industry known for its secrets. Kim Soo-hyun, why did you force Sulli to undress? This shocking accusation, revealed by the late actress's family, has turned a spotlight back onto Reel, the controversial 2017 film already infamous for its disjointed narrative, chaotic production, and disturbing content. But behind the surreal camera work and experimental editing, a far more unsettling truth may have been buried. The scene that wasn't in the script. Director Lee Sa-rang, after years of silence, recently spoke out. His statement was brief, but what it implied sent shockwaves through the press. Vachon, the scene with the nude man, was never in the original script. It was added during filming, and Sulli wasn't supposed to be there. According to internal accounts, gathered discreetly by our team, a body double had been arranged to film a controversial scene involving a fully nude middle-aged man. Yet, for reasons still unclear, Sulli, then only in her early 20s, was present. Multiple sources, including 2 former crew members, confirmed she had no scenes to shoot that day. She looked uncomfortable, one crew member whispered, requesting anonymity, but Kim Soo-hyun was calm. He asked, "Where is she?" as if expecting her to be there. Minutes later, she was on set, no script in hand, just standing, watching. A funeral revelation. It was at the quiet wake for Kim Se-ron, another name caught in the whirlwind of scandals, that the truth began to surface. A family member of Sulli, speaking through tears, revealed that the actress had confided her discomfort about that shoot. She said she wasn't supposed to be there. The family member stated, she felt cornered, like she couldn't say no, like someone was watching. And then came the most damning line. He told her to do it. He said it's fine, that no one would ever know. Between stardom and silence, Sulli, known for her striking beauty and rebellious spirit, had long been labeled a misfit in the rigid Korean entertainment world. Her departure from FX, her refusal to conform to idol expectations, her bold social media presence, all painted her as a woman unwilling to be silenced. But was she truly free? Her silence wasn't peace. A former stylist recalls, it was survival. After that film, she changed. She laughed louder but smiled less. And no one dared ask why. Kim Soo-hyun, once dubbed Korea's national actor, has remained silent amid growing calls for comment. His agency issued a short statement, "We are aware of the rumors. They are untrue, but nothing else." No denial from the man himself. No clarification, just silence. A career built on image. It's no secret that Soo-hyun's career has been meticulously constructed, from the innocent charm of Dream High to the cold elegance of It's Okay to Not Be Okay. But what happens when the cracks begin to show? According to a 2018 memo from a staffer on Reel, there were frequent tensions on set. He had control. The note reads, not officially, but everyone knew who the real director was. Was that control used to manipulate? To dominate? Or simply to survive the chaos of a doomed production? Just as public outrage peaked, a previously unknown video began circulating among industry insiders. In it, a behind-the-scenes camera shows Sulli standing by the set, her eyes locked onto Kim Soo-hyun, who appears to gesture toward her. There's no sound, but her expression, half defiance, half fear, says more than words ever could. According to a former stylist who had worked with Sulli since her FX days. The change was subtle at first, but unmistakable. After Reel, she didn't talk about acting anymore. She used to light up when talking about scripts, characters, or scenes. But something changed. She smiled, but her eyes were gone. A close friend of Sulli's, who asked not to be named, confirmed this shift. She told me once over wine. That movie, I wasn't acting, I was just surviving. I thought she meant the role was intense. But now I wonder if she was trying to tell me something deeper. Her manager at the time recalls a chilling moment during promotions for Real. She begged to skip the press conference. She said, "I don't want to see him." I asked who. She just stared at the floor and shook her head. Cryptic posts and deleted photos. Sulli's social media presence was always bold, often controversial, but after Real, fans noticed her posts grew stranger. She would share photos with dark filters, captions in broken phrases, and images that seemed disconnected from her usual aesthetic. In one now deleted Instagram story posted in late 2017, she wrote, "I didn't want to be there. I was told to stay quiet. But now I'm screaming inside." Was she referring to Real? To something that happened during production? Another photo, dated 2 weeks after filming wrapped, showed her in a long coat, standing alone on a beach. With the caption, "It wasn't art, it was exposure." The post was removed within hours. The interview that no one noticed. In a 2018 interview for a fashion magazine, Sulli was asked about her experience filming Real. Her answer seemed rehearsed, until the final sentence. It was challenging. But sometimes challenges are too real to talk about. The interviewer, confused by the phrasing, moved on, but those words now feel like a cry buried in plain sight. Kim Soo-hyun's contradictions, the silent controller? While Kim Soo-hyun has long maintained a spotless public image, his involvement in Real has come under intense scrutiny. In a 2017 interview, he claimed, "I trusted the director's vision. I followed his lead." But this directly contradicts insider reports from multiple staffers, including a lighting technician and a second assistant director. According to them, Kim made the final call on almost everything. Scene changes, camera angles, even which actor stood where. Lee Sa-rang, the director, just nodded. One former crew member went further. Everyone joked that Kim was the real director of Real. He had more control than anyone else, especially in that Badshin scene. Notably, Kim Soo-hyun has never publicly acknowledged that the now infamous Badshin scene, where a fully nude character spirals into psychosis, was added late into production. Nor has he addressed rumors that Sulli was not supposed to be present during its filming. In a press junket from 2018, when asked specifically about that scene, Kim deflected, "I don't remember all the details. The film was abstract, and we all followed the vision as best we could." Yet in behind-the-scenes footage leaked last month, he can be seen discussing blocking with crew members for that very sequence, while the director is nowhere in sight. A pattern of power? What emerges from these testimonies is a picture not of chaotic artistry, but of deliberate control. A film where one man held the reins, not just of the story, but of the people inside it. And for Sulli, a bright spirit already burdened by public scrutiny, that set may have been a turning point. "She was fragile, but no one protected her," said a former makeup artist on Real. "Everyone just followed orders." Sulli's death in 2019 devastated a nation. Many blamed cyberbullying, others pointed to mental health. But perhaps, part of the truth lies in a film we were all too quick to forget, and in the hands of a man we never thought to question. As more pieces fall into place, it's becoming harder to ignore the whispers that once went unheard. "She told me," her friend said again, voice breaking. She said, "I didn't want to do that scene. But he said it would make the film better. So I did it." Sometimes, a performance is not a choice. Sometimes, silence is not consent. And sometimes, the role of a lifetime becomes the weight that ends it.